Hi, good afternoon again. It's me. Yes, me again. Your guy, your host, your entertainer, DLG Reppin. For those of you that don't know what DLG stands for and are new to this channel, it stands for Dele London Guna. Reppin spelled Romeo Echo Papa Indigo November. And I'm bringing you some football content of the latest going-ons. And for example, Zlatan Ibrahimovic has denied using racial language against Romelu Lukaku. Now, the Milan derby was played, I think, yesterday, which Inter Milan won 2-1, I believe. If I've got that wrong, correct me in my comment section below. And if you've got any views, opinions, and an argument to have, leave it in the comment section below. Don't ever forget to smash the thumbs up like button, and please remember to subscribe to DLG Reppin. That's myself and I only. Subscribe to DLG, please, and push that subscribe button hard, passionately, galore, left, right, and centre. Other than that, I've got another content, and that's involving non-league clubs, because they've been given 100 million. Well, they've been given 10 million cash injection, and that's very generous and a remarkable gesture from the sporting government. And then I'll bring you today's transfer talk from Wednesday's gossip column on the BBC Interactive. So, speaking of which, let's kick off with Ibrahimovic. As it says in the BBC head title, written in yellow, Ibrahimovic denies using racist language. Now, this is something he's denied, so we'll see how it pans out. Zlatan Ibrahimovic has denied using racist language in a clash with Romelu Lukaku in the Milan derby on Tuesday night. AC Milan forward Ibrahimovic and Inter Milan striker Lukaku were involved in a number of incidents on the pitch before Ibrahimovic was eventually sent off. Wow. It must have been really fiery. And would you expect local derby, two sets of fans, two clubs hate each other with a complete passion. So there'll be fires and bellies all over the San Siro. Inter won the match 2-1. I was right the first time, thanks to a late goal from Christian Eriksen, former Spurs player. Wow. In Zlatan's world, there is no place for racism, the Swede tweeted. This guy is never short of controversy. This is the same guy who said he does not do trial, turning down Arsenal because he does not do trials. He believes in his own hype. He honestly believes that his own caca does not stink. The arrogance of this guy. But he does back it up, to be fair. And for many years, he has backed up his talk. And that's what makes him the phenomenal striker that he is today. I've got to give him his props. I salute him, just like that. But for me, now, I'm talking about Zlatan Ibrahimovic in a racial accusation been made against him by Romelu Lukaku. Now, this is a serious matter for the Italian association, the football association, as well as in the two Milan clubs. So this is going to be investigated thoroughly, and someone somehow will get to the bottom of it, should I say, and it will be resolved. Right, moving on from the Italian League Serie A Milan derby to non-league clubs. Right, it says here, written in yellow writing, that non-league clubs handed 10 million injection. 10 million. I think up it by 20 and I'll be more than pretty happy with that. A lot more than pretty happy. Well, it says here in writing, about 850 non-league clubs have been handed a 10 million injection as the first part of the government sports winter survival package. Okay. Right, I might need to do some research on this one, if I'm being honest with myself. Teams in the 4 tiers below Nation League North, and Nation League... Oh, sorry. Let me read that again. Teams in the 4 tiers below National League North, and National League South will benefit. And rightfully so. It's going to have to benefit these teams. You see what the pandemic has done to the smaller non-league clubs in those divisions. It's just ruining them. It's really beyond crippling, and fans can only do so much. But those board of directors who are in charge of these clubs, maybe there's only so much they can do as well, to an extent. So it's great to be reading some good news about the non-league clubs and the £10 million injection. I think it's a great sporting gesture and shows a lot of class. Anyway, reading on. But Sports Minister Nigel Huddleston also offered hope to the 66 National League clubs, promising, "We will not let clubs go into the wall. The government will examine individual cases following a furor over loans. And I more than hope they sure do their jobs and not just come out and speak a lot of words. Because you know what they say, talk is cheap." Curtis Shaw, big up yourself. And Laurie, big up yourself as well, yeah? I look forward to seeing you guys when Arsenal is back. When football and Arsenal and football comes back. Big up yourself, yeah? I just had to use your phrase there. Big up, big up. Anyway, yeah. I wish all the non-league clubs all the very best in their survival, and let's just hope common sense prevails over anything else if we are to get the non-league football to, get it running to the way it was run before. That's very uplifting for me and encouraging to read as well and to talk about sometimes. Sometimes there's other contexts I could go through, but I realise, let's talk about some of the smaller things that really matters to heart. And this is one of them. And that's the non-league clubs handed the £10 million injection. Right. Let's go to moving on. Let's go and read up some Wednesday's gossip column. And Tottenham Hotspur have made contact with Paris Saint-Germain's 32-year-old Argentina midfielder Angel Di Maria, who is available on a free this summer. Wow. Well, he didn't do too well with Manchester United, and he wasn't exactly lighting up the Premier League as well. And this guy, he may have a second opportunity with Tottenham Hotspur, but then again, he's under a great coach, a good one-to-one manager who's always got time for. I think he's under a manager. If he signs for Tottenham, he'll be playing under a manager who could give him the arm around the shoulder and say, "Look, you know what you are. You're a quality player. Do what you're best at when you get the ball." Or he could publicly tell him off, and insult him, and it's let's say it's a bit of a gamble here. And this is coming from the El Equip. Paris Saint-Germain hope to sign Spurs England midfielder Dele Alli on loan for the rest of the season. Spurs are considering Borussia Mönchengladbach and Germany playmaker Florian Neuhaus as a replacement. This is an interesting one, according to the Mirror. And according to Goal here, states that Ali wants to join former boss Mauricio Pochettino at Paris Saint-Germain. However, Spurs will not let him leave until they have identified a replacement. This is according to Goal here. This is very interesting here. Some good reads here. New Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel has RB Leipzig and France defender Deo Upamecano at the top of his list of targets. This could be an interesting window come the summer for Chelsea. Upper Marcano, Thomas Tuchel, on the Chelsea Football Club. I'll tell you, this could be very interesting. Let's have a look at some of the Blue, and it says here the Blues remain determined to sign Borussia Dortmund's Norway striker Erling Braut Haaland. I'm going to tip him to go Real Madrid at some point of his career. I mean, Chelsea are ambitious, and by sacking Lampard, that is the ruthless approach for me, working at its best, coming from Roman Abramovich. I'm going to read something here, written by someone in the Telegraph, and this is about Frank Lampard's sacking. Frank Lampard's sacking as manager has also left West Ham feeling confident that Chelsea's interest in the 22-year-old England midfielder Declan Rice will end. Not necessarily. It depends on... Well, yeah or no, but, you know, I don't... Well, it was Lampard that wanted him more. Thomas Tuchel, does he know who Declan Rice is? I mean, he needs to settle in. Well, according to the team news that is out, he's left out... Well, the team news has come out some 10, 15 minutes ago, and he's already left out Mason Mount. So this guy does not play about. He knows, he already identified who he likes and who he doesn't quite cut it for him. So we'll see in time. Man United could move for Hoffenheim's 21-year-old Austrian midfielder Christoph Baumgartner in the summer. Now, this is an unknown midfielder. He's 21-year-old. I think he's an Austrian international. I believe he's an Austrian international. And this is written by The Sun. So we'll see how far this story goes. All right, let's read some more. Bayer Leverkusen have agreed personal terms with Leicester's English forward Demarai Gray. Crystal Palace and Marseille are also interested in signing the 24-year-old. This is according to Sky Sports. So Demarai Gray, another English player going abroad, but this guy is going to France, and yeah, I'll tell you what, it'll be a good meal for him. I think he will enjoy life on the south of France, and he should settle in the society as well as playing for the big football club in France, a massive football club. Once upon a time Champions League winners, that I know, because Abidi Pele was part of that. I remember watching that as a young boy. In that final, I think they lost to Red Star Belgrade, but against the odds, I think they beat AC Milan. If not corrected, then leave that in the comment section below, football fans, if you're listening. Yeah, DLG is not always right. I wholeheartedly admit that. Right. The Eagles are prepared to offer Benteke a new deal at Sellers Park to discourage clubs from making an offer. Well, West Brom were in talks of trying to sign him. Don't know how far the talks went, but according to the Mail, Benteke could be, well, he will be offered a new deal, depending on how good the deal is. Right, Arsenal again, because Arsenal are up against Barcelona for the signature of Man City's 21-year-old Spanish centre-back Eric Garcia, who is set to move as a free agent in the summer. Now, free agent, I'm going to highlight that word, because Arsenal, they don't like spending money. That's the impression I get. I want them to stop me saying those words. They don't like spending money. My football club, my team. And this is coming from Mondo Deportivo. Let's put it this way. I've never envisaged Eric Garcia coming to Arsenal. And again, we've got William Saliba, who is the next big gem, the next big thing to Gabriel Magalhaes. I don't understand for the life of me why we are looking at Garcia and battling Barcelona for the signature. I don't know where this came from. I mean, Mondo Deportivo, it says there. But how big is this story? It don't add up. Something don't add up to me. But we'll see how big it will get in the coming days and weeks. Everton are in competition with Italian side Parma for the signature of 19-year-old Bayern Munich striker Joshua Zirkzee. Everton are thought to have offered to take the Netherlands youth international on loan with an option to buy at more than 8.9 million. Sky Germany. This is another story that is new to me, and so is the Garcia one for me. But this one here, Zirkzee, Netherlands youth international. It said that he's a Bayern Munich striker who's on the fringes of getting into the squad, I would assume. And 8.9 million they have to pay more than. Well, let's see how that story develops. Otherwise, I'm going to leave it as that. And I'll say again, ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for listening, watching, tuning in and putting up with me as you do. I hope my channel entertained you guys, got you thinking, got you talking. And if you want to talk, leave your arguments, your views and your correction in my comment section below. Smash the thumbs up like button. And speaking of smash, that subscribe button for me. I want to see my subscribe numbers go up more than 77. Let's push it to 100. I know you guys have been quiet on that. I know it's been a little quiet on the subscribers front, but let's get it going, yeah? Smash that subscribe button for me and do it passionately and abundantly, left, right and centre galore. Yeah, so let's get the channel growing, and I'll do my best to bring you the updated and football issues in the content that I can only get. Yeah. Other than that, take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you later on, and I'll be back again with the new Arsenal signing. Keep it tight-lipped. Be nice. Peace, bless, and love, and thumbs up.